Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 39 of Off the Charts. My name is Dan. I'm your host once again. Today we'll be doing part 3 of and that's it. This is the end of the trilogy, as my friend calls it. I'll be doing part 3 of the lesser known hair bands. Boy, do I have a lot of doozies in there. I took out my CDs this time. So I'll let you know. I mean, some you may have heard. I'm sure some you guys have heard of, but some of them I'm like, whoa, I forgot I had that or whatever. So before we start, you know what time it is? Cheers, Grand Marnier time. All right, let's start this off. I've got about, I guess, a little less than 15, but try to go through this as quick as I can. I have something to say. So first one here, Dangerous Toys. They have 4 albums, all 4 of them excellent. There you go. Nothing bad to say about this band. You probably might never have heard of them. I'm not even sure if they still exist. Live, there's a couple of albums I was like, the sound is not great. But as albums go, a little on the trebly side, I find. They're really missing bottom end there. But, I'm putting Dangerous Toys here as one of the lesser known. Lesser known. They're not household names like your Motley Crues, Rats, Poison. That's what I'm trying to get at with these episodes here. So we'll go Dangerous Toys. Next up here, you guys remember Twisted Sister? Well, you guys ever have this one here? It's called, the album, or the band is called Desperado, which has, this is Clive Burr, ex of Iron Maiden, Bernie Tormé, who toured with Ozzy for like 5 shows before, I think it was before Brad Gillis replaced him. This is back when the Randy Rhoads era, and of course Dee Snider. This album is actually fucking good. My favorite song, See You at Sunrise. My God, what a guitar solo at the end this is. But this whole thing is actually very good. This was not released. So when he, according to his book, when he left, or when Twisted Sister disbanded, he made this album, but the record company let him record it. Then when came time to release it, they goes, Mr. Snider, you kind of screwed us with your Twisted Sister fuck-ups there and leaving and whatever. So we're not going to release it. Fuck you. Well, okay, you know what? As much of a complainer as Dee Snider is, and he's annoying there, this album is actually very good. So Desperado, the name of the album is called Ace. Very good. Next up here. I'll admit I bought this for the cover because it was actually pretty cool there, but actually turned out to be a very good album. Roxy Blue, Want Some. I was actually listening to this today before. Sorry, I just got off work here and trying to do this as quick as I can. Yeah, this album kicks ass from A to Z. Roxy Blue, again, came a little bit later, 1992, when hair metal was kind of dying there. There was still some good shit happening, though. But, Roxy Blue, Want Some. Again, as I'm recommending this one here, very good. So check it out. Roxy Blue, Want Some. I think they have another album, too, much later, which was never released, but... Okay, these guys. I don't even know what to say about these guys here. I have both their albums, but this is what you call over-the-top nonsense crap. I'm talking about Nitro. You guys gotta see the video for Freight Train on YouTube. It's entertaining, don't get me wrong. With the 4-neck guitar, and the guy going, and then changing, I was like, whatever. The singer, his voice is annoying as fuck. brags he can sing 8 octaves. I think I forget what the whole thing. This is back then there. And of course his high voice supposedly shatters glass. So of course in the video they have a little glass in front of an amplifier when he goes, and of course the glass shatters. I was like, even I remember lending one of a guy I used to work with, video cassette full of videos, and he goes, my god, that band Nitro, that's pretty fucking out there, huh? I was, yeah. Everybody that I showed the video for Freight Train or on their second album when they did a cover of Cat Scratch Fever, everybody's like, can't stop laughing. Anyway, this is ridiculous. It's not even that good, to be honest. There, it's I got their 2 albums. I don't even know why. But anyway, Nitro. Good. Check out their videos, Freight Train and Cat Scratch Fever on YouTube if you want to have a good laugh, though. I'll give you that. I'll give him that. These guys, Kick Tracy. I don't like them. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. They're just there. I find there's nothing bad about these guys, to be honest. There's nothing wow great either. Like, they're just there. Like, it's okay. It's a little harsh there. They're good, but that's it. This band really does nothing for me there. There's a couple, like I said, those other bands, and I'm sure there's other that I'm going to mention there and this there, but Kick Tracy, No Rules. Apparently this is very, very critically acclaimed. It just doesn't do much for me there, so check it out if you want to. Kick Tracy. What year was this anyway? 1991, yeah. A little late to the game, guys. These guys have a shitload of albums. Enough is enough. Very critically acclaimed band, but what are they at now? 20 albums now? Like 15 for sure, I guess they're. But they're not all the same quality, and like the later stuff is like, it's okay there. But the first, I'd say 10 albums are actually very, very strong. This one's a great one. Their first one, Superstitious, One Step Closer to You, Bring It On Home, Mary Ann Lost Her Baby. Like, okay, as dumb as a title that is there, actually a freaking great song. But yeah, Enough's Enough. It's like the Beatles meets psychedelic hair metal, if that makes any sense. But great band, though. It's just like, okay, guys, like, not the joke's over there, but it's not as interesting anymore like their later albums. I stopped after the one with, is it a question mark? Which is good for what it is, but again, I don't really listen to those ones as much as I do the early ones. So anyway, Enough is Enough. I'm sure you guys know these guys here, if you're into hair metal, obviously. Britney Fox. I actually like this album a lot. Their first 3 albums are great. There's a 4th one, which is, like catering to the times, I guess, there. But this also features their second singer, something Paris. I forget what his first name is there. But yeah, good, very good hair metal band, if you ask me there, Britney Fox. Their first album was actually very good. I find this one just a tad better. And, of course, their second one there, Boys in Heat. Springhead Motor Shark was their 4th one. It's like, I think there's one good song I find that I like on that one there. But anyway, Britney Fox, a little later in the 80s, but still probably some people really do know them there. But your average folk probably doesn't. So here I am, again, trying to educate the world with there's more than just Rat, Poison, Motley Crue, and whatever other hair bands there, Def Leppard, whatever. So anyway, there you go. Britney Fox. Speaking of Britney Fox, so they had a first singer for their first 2 albums, and he got kicked out, and then Tommy Perry, that's his name, I think. Black Eyed Susan. So the Dizzy Dane Davidson got either kicked out or fired or just quit Britney Fox. So he came out with just this one album. I don't even know if these guys came out with another album after this. It's decent. It's very good. Nothing great. But yeah, it's actually pretty decent. So if you like Britney Fox, this does not sound like Britney Fox, to be honest. But again, not bad. So yeah, Black Eyed Susan, Electric Rattlebone. All right, I mentioned Rat earlier, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something here. There we go. So when Rat disbanded early 90s, the singer went on to form Arcade. They have 2 albums. The first one is very good. The second one I find is just good. But yeah, this is very good, like from A to Z. Arcade, the first one there. Dancing with the Angels, Nothing to Lose, Calm Before the Storm, Never Going Home. I forget the rest of the songs, but this album really rocks. I loved it when it came out, the first one. I liked the second one when it came out. A little change musically there, of course, but this came out in 93, of course, so it did flop, obviously, there, but anyway, Arcade, very good band, only 2 albums, but yeah, very good stuff there. And of course, after Arcade, there was also this Vicious Delight. Again, Stephen Percy, the singer of Rat, he did Arcade. Stephen Percy of Rat has done he's very productive. Say what you want about his voice live. The guy is very productive. He does a lot of albums here. Vicious Delight here. I mean, it's not cheap sounding, but I mean there's nothing great about this. Anyway, it's apparently, I think there's another cover for this, but I got the original one when it came out. VD, Vicious Delight. There's one song. What the hell is the titles? Oh my god, it's so written. Anyway, there's a song on this which became Steel River. That's on the Rat Collage album when they reformed. So, I forget the title of the song. There's one song that it's so hard to read this one here. Is there a song called What's Up With That? The fuck? You know what? Fuck it. Stefan, this is a cheap cover. It's hard to read, so you don't deserve to have an album title. But there's one song that I really, really like on this. I just forget the title, and it's hard to read on this here. So, Vicious Delight. Again, Rat, Stephen Percy. All right, this band. Remember when I talked about Nitro having Over the Top? You guys got to see the video for this first band. So, I'm talking about Vinnie Vincent Invasion. When he was let go from Kiss after the Lick It Up tour, he went and formed this. Vinnie Vincent is a pretty good songwriter, but holy crap, like, tone it down with the guitar solo. This is too much. And you got to look at the video for Boys Are Gonna Rock. Just borderline ridiculous. About as funny or ridiculous as that the other one I was telling you about, Nitro there, but for different reasons there. But it's just like, holy fuck, man, tone it down. Like, I find the songs or this could have been actually pretty good had it not been for the zillion guitar solos. I was like, whoa, like, tone it down. But it's a little too much there. They did tone it down for the album after that, which is, I like All Systems Go a little bit better as an album, which also features Mark Slaughter, who went to Slaughter after that. And I had my other episode, Excursion, his first ever band. So this is Mark Slaughter. He's not on this, Robert Fleischman, I think, is the singer, but he's in the videos because I guess that Fleischman guy didn't last. Dana Strum also was on this as the bass player, who went on to Slaughter and a million other acts. So, song-wise, okay, but someone was having a little way too much fun in the studio and putting some dumb stuff. And I remember I laughed in a pathetic way there on their second album at the end, if like after like let's say the 10 songs finish, you got like a little pause, and then you got someone just in the just someone saying, "Tell your friends about us." I was like, what is this? That would be so stupid. But anyway, I guess a way to do some promotion. But anyway, to my ears was pretty dumb and cheesy. So anyway, Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Is this? Yeah, just Vinnie Vincent, and the album's called Invasion. But again, after that, it was called Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So, weird. Okay, this one's gonna kind of be a twofer, and I'll tell you why in a second there. So, again, this is before I started doing vinyls there. There was a few little bands, like, again, this is very, very obscure hair metal bands, but I saw this one video on the Power Hour way back. I'll be surprised. Let me know if you actually know this band. So, now I'll tell you why it's a twofer. So, this record company took these obscure, unknown hair metal bands, or I don't know if it's just hair metal or other bands, and re-released their albums on a CD, but with completely different covers that had nothing to do with the band. Mind you, these covers are a lot better than, well, I know one of them. So anyway, first one here is Harlot's Web. They had a video. You can't find it on YouTube. Trust me, I tried. But they had that one song, Wild Times, Wild Times. And the album cover, the original one was... it's a pair of really badly drawn lips, like it was bad, and then a little spider coming out of it or something, and I was like, okay. But yeah, Harlot's Web, Wild Times is actually a very good song. I always loved that song, could never find it on CD. Then this company just re-released all these album covers, and if I was a record company, these are the types of album covers I would do, and you'll see why with the next one. So anyway, first one would be Harlot's Web, Wild Times. And then the second one, I don't even know who these guys are. But again, another one of those hair metal bands that didn't make it or was way too obscure. Like, I've been doing a lot of like B and C grade type hair metal. This is like D. Like, Harlot's Web was like, it was cheap there. But I'm talking about Vice. This is not the real album cover. I don't even know if the first one, I couldn't even tell you what, I mean, it wasn't bad there. Like, I remember listening to it a few times there. Yeah, it's Metal Legacy Records. If you were into remade, I don't even know if this company still exists, but yeah, they redid a whole bunch of bands. I wanted the Harlot's Web, and I saw this cover. I'm like, yeah, okay, that'll go good with my collection there. But anyway, Vice. Couldn't tell you if this is good or bad. I remember it being okay there, but anyway, Vice. Two more. I'll be surprised again if someone you know these people or the people in the band, but I'll be surprised if some people actually know this band. And I'm talking about Skull. Bob Kulick, brother of Bruce Kulick, but Bob Kulick, my God, he's done session work right and left for Kiss back in the 70s and 80s. So I guess he decided to have his own band. And of course, the drummer is Bobby Rock. Not Bob Rock, the guy from Motley Crue and Metallica. This is Bobby Rock, who also did Lita Ford, Vinnie Vincent Invasion, Nelson, muscular guy there, but apparently good drummer there. This is actually not bad. I like this album. Oh, it's good there. Rest in peace, Bob Kulick, who passed away last year or the year before. But yeah, Skull. I'll be surprised if somebody actually knows this band here. I only bought it because I've heard of Bob Kulick at the time, and yeah, it's actually pretty good. Last one, Shotgun Messiah. I'm sure people have probably heard the name. What the hell is that? Bob City. My God, what is this with these CDs? You can't read anything. That was that first single that was shouted out, which is okay there, but the song "Don't Care," I don't care about nothing. Da, 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 that one there, fuck, that's good. That is a great song, but great riffage, and these are not too bad there. I also have this one, the second one, the third one again went where most grunge guys, or well, where most hair band went. They went grunge or industrial or techno, whatever. Anyway, the only one that really matters is the first two from this band. They're a good band. They're not, they're not the best thing since Tits there, but they're not bad there. So anyway, Shotgun Messiah, the first one, and the second one I guess is which has Heartbreak Boulevard. Yeah, that one there. So anyway, Shotgun Messiah. Check it out if you want. They're not bad. I like them. So anyway, that's it for my lesser known hair metal albums. If you're sick and tired of this content, trust me, this is the last one. I have nothing left to share with you that's, again, not very known. The first two episodes were just all the vinyls I had, and this I'm gonna go through my CDs. I'm like, yeah, sure enough, I had enough. Few bands. I was like, do I put enough's enough in there? But anyway, it's in the episode now. There was Kicks. I was like, but Kicks is actually fairly popular, just not where we lived here in Canada. It was zero here in Canada. But anyway, I digress, or whatever the saying is there. But anyway, that's my little trilogy of lesser known hair metal bands. Hopefully you appreciate the content of this and actually learn a little bit of something here. I know I did. And I'm actually, with all the comments, thank you for the comments, by the way, man. I'm learning some other stuff there. I'm discovering some stuff I didn't know about these bands. So it's actually very, and I try to respond to everyone. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you do like this type of content, please subscribe and tell your friends. And we will see you next episode. So for now, cheers, and have yourself a great day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever the fuck you're doing. Take care.